afternoon, everyone. Thank you for all your intervention. Very, very interesting. And thank you, Jean-François, for this opportunity you gave me this afternoon to present you the Sommet de l'élevage. First of all, my name is Benoît Delaloy, and I'm the international manager of the so-called Sommet de l'élevage livestock exhibition. Sommet de l'élevage in English means livestock summit. So I will introduce you to our livestock exhibition, which takes place every year for 32 years now in the city of Clermont-Ferrand in the center of France. And we'll certainly invite you to participate at the next edition, which will be held from the 3rd to the 6th of October. Well, we describe ourselves as the world's #1 sustainable livestock show. So let's see why. Well, first of all, I will give you a general context of livestock farming in France. Well, probably most of you know about it already, but more specifically in our Massif Central region. And then I will give you some words about the Sommet itself. So today, our Sommet exhibition is probably one of the leading events in the world, at least concerning the beef sector. But we are also a very important national event for the dairy sector, for the sheep and the horse sectors as well. And we will see in the next slide, but the Sommet de l'élevage is also an exceptional showcase for the French expertise in sustainable livestock production. So let's see why. So France is probably one of the world's leading livestock nations. With, first of all, concerning beef cattle, we are #1 in Europe in terms of numbers of beef cows. We are #2 in Europe for milk cattle. We have quite a substantial sheep flock as well. And, well, French farmers are pretty good also in the job. And we can say also that in France you find some very good genetic quality. And the quality, the health of the herds are pretty good too. Saying that, where is Clermont-Ferrand and what is the Massif Central? So you can see on the map, Clermont-Ferrand is the capital of the Massif Central area. The Massif Central area is about 85,000 square kilometers, which represent 15% of the French territory. This is the largest mountain area in France. It's a medium mountain, up to 2,000 meters. And it's mainly, well, we will see in the next slide, but mainly pastures. That's why we could say that the Massif Central is Europe's largest grassland area. In fact, 70% of the land in the Massif Central area is permanent pasture. We find there a very sustainable grass-fed breeding system. We have there small and medium-scale farms, grass-based rations for animals, feed and forage self-sufficiency. The environment is quite preserved, and farmers have very solid ties with their local communities. But the Massif Central is also the heartland of many major international breeds. You probably know the Charolais, the Limousin, the Aubrac, the Salers. All those beef breeds are coming from the Massif Central region. In our region, we also produce a lot of cheese. We have quite a numerous mountain milk breeds, such as the Montbéliard, Abondance, and so on. And many farmers are making their own cheese on the farm. So that is why our Sommet exhibition is based in Clermont-Ferrand in order to promote those high quality and sustainable livestock productions. So let's see now in a few figures what is the Sommet de l'élevage show. So here is the view from the air of the exhibition area. So the Sommet is 20 hectares has 20 hectares of a total show area space, of which 90,000 square meters of net stand space. Last year we had 1,550 more than 1,500 exhibitors from all kind of machinery manufacturers and so on. We have 2,000 animals on show representing 70 breeds. We will see that in details later on. And we welcomed last year more than 100,000 trade visitors, of which 5,000 were international visitors from 85 countries. We also have a full program of conferences, more than 100 conferences and workshops, covering energy transition and many other topics. As well, the French Livestock Institutes, the INRAE and Interbev, and all the French beef and milk industries, as well as organizing conferences every year. If we talk about our exhibitors and their business sectors, where we can find a complete range for all livestock sectors. We have livestock genetics, livestock livestock feed, animal feed, I would say, nutrition, veterinary products, livestock equipment, farm machinery, renewable energies, and so on. Research institutes, of course, INRAE has also a stand, or is exhibiting at the show. All major French and international manufacturers are present with their machines, and we also organize technical innovation competitions. Concerning animals, as I said, livestock judging is very important at the Sommet. It's really the heart of our event. We have 2,000 animals on show of a very high genetic value. More than 23 cattle breeds, beef and dairy, representing 1,300 animals. We have 21 horse breeds, 26 sheep breeds, 70 breeds in total, judging, demonstration, live auctions, and so on. Well, the Sommet is also a political event. We receive every year top official visits. We received a few times some French presidents, such as Jacques Chirac, François Hollande, Emmanuel Macron also came to visit. We receive also every year the president of our region, and of course, French and the French Minister of Agriculture and other foreign ministers. This one was from Mongolia last year. International visitors are very important for us. They are special guests, and we try to welcome them as VIPs. For that, first of all, where do they come from? For last year, we had about 5,000 international visitors from 85 countries. You can see on the map that, of course, most of them are coming from Western Europe. It's much easier to come by car, by bus, and so on. And then, 18% are coming from Eastern Europe and the CIS, and then third zone will be Africa, and all the Mediterranean basin from North Africa, Turkey, and a bit of Africa as well. Well, very few are coming from North and South America or Asia or Oceania because it's far away, it's quite costly, but also livestock production systems are very different over there compared to ours in France. Once they come, what do we do for international visitors? Well, first of all, we offer the free entrance to the show as a welcome gift, and then we have our international lunch with a lot of VIP services. We have interpreters. We help them to organize B2B meetings. We have guided tours to the show, food, drinks, meeting rooms, and so on. But also, something very important, if you get to come to the Sommet de l'Élevage, we have a special programs for international visitors, which includes some farm visits. Of course, they come to visit the show, but usually they come for 2 or 3 days, and they really appreciate to go on the countryside and to get to see the French farms and discover French agriculture as well at the French countryside. So every year we have about 35 farm and agro-industrial site visits, only for international visitors. We do also organize an international livestock gala evening where we show all the French breeds with English translation and so on. Well, as I said, also this slide specifically on farm visits, which is really the added value of our exhibitions. It's unique in the world. Every year we have more than 1,000 international visitors who participate to those visits. So the people can discover the beef sector, the milk sector, the sheep and goats. We get also to see some Limousin and Brown Swiss farms this year because they are the two breeds in national shows. But we get to see also some slaughterhouse, abattoir, biogas plant, laboratory, so on. And we even visit the INRAE Research Center near Clermont-Ferrand. We have, yes, this International Livestock Gala evening where we present all the French breeds, cattle, sheep, goats, horses, and then we offer cocktail receptions. And to be quick, so international visitors are very important for us and is a priority for growth in the next years. And as I said, with last year, we had 5,000 international visitors from 85 countries, which make the Sommet as one of the world's leading trade shows for livestock farming. We do advertisements in about 30 countries now. Every year we have a country guest of honor, and this year will be Georgia. Last year it was Mongolia. We invite, 160 journalists and 50 from different countries in the world. We do have also some institutional partners where we can rely on to help us for promotion, like Business France, MEDEF, and so on, the French Livestock Institute. And the word of conclusions, I would say that Sommet de l'Élevage exhibition is really a showcase for the excellence of the French know-how in animal husbandry. In terms of breeder organization, in terms of breeds and genetics, remember our Massif Central region is the birthplace of the most famous beef breeds, such as the Charolais Limousin and so on, who have been exported in many parts of the world. The Sommet is also a showcase also for promoting sustainability. As I said before, our livestock systems in our region is based on grassland system. And we are very proud of this, especially in the coming years. It will be, as you said, we've seen all this day and the day before probably. Sustainability will be probably the future for livestock production in the world. But the Sommet is also a showcase for all the machinery, equipment, and services that farmers need on the farm. And you can see there all the latest innovations, and we could say that the show is really a giant agricultural supermarket. And now, the farmers also come to see all those innovations, those animals and so on, but they get to learn and exchange also at the show with more than 100 conferences, as I say. And to be noted, 1/3 of the conferences and workshops are about energy transition. And all that takes place in a very friendly atmosphere. The Sommet is very well known for all the party and dinners and cocktails and a very friendly atmosphere. So we are developing, of course, some digital services now, more and more, but the Sommet will remain a great social event for farmers from all over the world. Just to thank you for your attention today. I invite you, of course, to participate and come back to France from the 3rd to the 6th of October in our city of Clermont-Ferrand. I wish this kind of a workshop could have happened during the show in October, but for some logistical reason and timetable, I guess it was not possible. But I hope someday you will be able to hold this kind of workshop during the show. And now, if we have 2 more minutes, we'd like to show you a short video showing you what is the Sommet, and it will resume all I said in 2 minutes. And if after that some are interested and want more information, I have some brochure in 5 languages I can give you. Thank you for your attention.
sabah yıkadık diyor. Her zaman diyor tarıyoruz diyor.
Da tutta Europa abbiamo questo ragazzo che viene direttamente dall'Austria.
Це гірська місцевість, тому корови та бички породи Салерс можуть виживати і розкривати свій продуктивний потенціал.